Todd is under the weather, so we are not going to run Chaos Chronicles. Instead, we are going to do the Portal Prison. This book is fucking awesome. So, get it. You'll have to go back and freeze frame where the book is because fuck the title. Game Masters, NPC Encounters. Alright. So to kind of set the scene for you guys, let's see here. Hold on, my mouse is frozen. And I want to turn this music down to 10. Okay. You guys have arrived in the second largest city in Krakoth. This city sits down let's see, where's my like southeast, like just outside of a massive mountain range. The city is built up out of round, like sandstone color, tall, skinny spires all over the place. Various levels, and then once you get down into like the lower parts, it is like a standard housing for the times. You guys just kind of see that from atop as you arrive into an airship docking at the palace that Archduchess Philomena Van Horn takes up residence. And as you like get off the airship, it just kind of locks into place. And you can see you're probably 400 or 500 feet up. Over like towards the north would just be like arid desert, you know, just dry desert, and to the south it's turns where the mountain range comes down, kind of just turns into like a large savanna. You just see there's not a cloud in the sky. You could see, like, it looks like you see the whole world from this point. As you get off the ship, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll get into a little bit of a narrative. So, Azov.
Oh, God. All right. In whatever corner that nobody else is in, Azoth would be far away from his people as he could be. Long black and purple and dark burgundy robes, studded leather chest piece sitting over it, hood covering the most of his face. If you got close enough, you would see almost translucent purple skin, a bit slimy to the touch. If you dared to get close enough, you would see long tendrils coming off of his face to about here. Black, the whites of his eyes, whites are black with a somewhat glowing white iris. If you've seen a mind flayer, these eyes are more humanoid than your typical. Like I said, hooded cloak, typical humanoid mind flayer, illithid looking motherfucker. He's trying to just stay out of anybody's visible sight and just kind of keep going.
In the airship it'd be different. Then you have, like, as it docks, you're like walking down a pathway, but as soon as you get into the building, you can, you know, into this large palace, you can tuck away. Sweet. Boots and dig.
So Boots, you see, is a goblin. He's got leather armor. He has this big helmet on with the face mask that like goes up and down. So he's got it pushed up right now. Classic goblin look. And as we like get off, he's like rushing to get off the boat, and you see he has this large bullet companion, which is this armored burrowing creature. I don't really know how to describe them. They got like a pointed nose. They're huge, like literally size large. That's just kind of hangs around him, and they're buds. So he's just trying to like get off, trying to get to the ground as soon as they're docked.
Yeah, you get down on the stone, and as you like get off the walkway, you can get to like a grass part, and
I like lay down and start rolling in there.
dig two, and you can see like a couple of these guards.
Oh, yeah.
Krakoth is, I mean, for the meta in us is more evil, but it's not even evil. It's just more of like a do what you want, but don't be stupid world, you know?
Morally gray, neutral area.
Yeah. And most of the guards that you see are black dragonborns. Awesome. Miradora.
Oh, I should say, I'm sorry. Boots wears very, very bright boots.
Like Ted Mosby cowboy boots.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
100%. Anyways.
Awesome.
So Miradora, or Mira, as you would all have come to know her, is an 8-foot tall, larger set woman with white hair and wrinkles and laugh lines. She looks like everybody's favorite grandma. And she jingles a little when she walks, despite her wearing very large blue robes. And she's always got kind of that twinkle in her eye. She's always making sure that you've, eaten all of your meals properly and that you have gotten a good night's rest before the big battle.
I love it.
Imagining 8-foot tall Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's favorite grandma.
awesome. Morvalar.
What you would first notice is it very, what kind of day is it?
I'm gonna say by like the time you arrive here, it's mid-afternoon.
So the sun's up, very bright. He definitely have his hood up at a point, and from what features you can see from him, he has dark grey ashen skin with slightly pointed ears, one on the right side slightly disfigured, as he is a drow. And what he usually wears common travelling gear, maybe have a bit of a robe on, just to cover everything up due to his weakness to the sun. One thing you'll notice is he has a big halberd on his back, and he has a bit of a feral instinct to him. He has an animalistic side, which you might have not seen yet, but sure everybody will. And he isn't here of his own volition. He's definitely not happy with being where he is at the moment. But he's about 5 foot tall, single drow looking person.
Awesome. I love it. JMC.
All right, so you guys would have seen him at some point in time during the on and off. He's it's not that he's let's see, he blends in really well. He looks sort of like he's dressed in kind of simple attire, almost like a common folk, but he would stand almost a little too confident, like that he wasn't quite just some normal commoner. And you may have noticed that his eyes look fucked up, like milky, like maybe he is blind or has trouble seeing, something along those lines. Um, that's it. It's a simple, all cloth attire. Nothing to it. Just a simple bag over his shoulder. Not very heavy.
So as you guys get off the boat and make your way into these large, intricate archway doors, you see probably 40 or 50 people mingling in this large, like open, like banquet hall almost. And about 150 feet on the opposite side of this, you see this, what's it, like a tiger eye that's like orange and black, like that pattern, a throne that just wraps up, and this woman, in sharp, like there's no curves to their clothes here in Great Koth. Everything is very sharp. So like the collar comes up and then wraps around. The cuffs kind of come to a point, and it is like a deep burnt orange dress and robe, and she is sitting down, getting waited on. And as soon as you guys step into this, I mean, because you're all dressed differently than the people that are in this hall. You see two of these black dragonborns come over. You are here for the job, right? Follow me. And he leads you down the center of this banquet hall. And as like you all come within her presence, you can see the gaze of a mighty ruler, the Archduchess Philomena Van Horn, her eyes peering down on you from above as she sits atop of this raised throne. I am glad you agreed to fulfill my request. Parker Van Horn is an enemy of the realm, and if I'm being honest, all of humanity. The fact that he is my brother makes exacting the vengeance he deserves a little difficult of a proposition for me. And like you see her kind of adjust from like this confident, like greeting you and that to kind of like more engaging. He has killed hundreds, thousands, and the people must see him stand trial. They must hear what he has done. Otherwise, they will call me a usurper, and my title will never be seen as legitimate. So, 20,000 gold pieces divided amongst you, and upon success, you get to go to my archive and pick out a magic item from there. All you have to do is move them 100 feet in the portal prison.
That's a lot of money for something that seems so simple.
Yeah, what's the grab?
My brother is a talented man. He's one with the arcane. I need. Think of this as a publicity thing for us. Hire some adventurers to go up there, do the job. Honestly, I need people that have more abilities than the guards do up there. So.
Oh dear, you can count on us. We've got this in the bag.
Is the archive that you have,
Yeah.
there is knowledge in it? And you'll see Azov has like a scarf that goes over like the tendril, so all you see is like this coming out of the hood.
You know, a scarf, you say? A scarf?
Say what?
What's
Yeah,
what's,
like it, like.
yeah.
Oh, he wants to know if there's. He goes, is there knowledge in this archive of yours?
I mean, we can give you access to our library. It's one of the biggest in Krakow. That's where the knowledge
This
is.
will suffice. And then just nods his head and kind of like drifts back into the back of the group.
So, once you guys, all agree again,
I don't like have much choice.
no, you don't. Follow me. And she gets up, and you see the Dragonborns just stand in between, like on each backside of her, and just, and she leads you down behind the throne and down like this circular stairway into this room. As you step in, my magic users would all see a teleportation circle. The portal prison is 5,000 feet in the air. The only way to get to it is from right here. When you get there, you will Hensley. He's a half elf. He'll show you what you need to do from there. And she pulls out, puts her hand in this pouch, and pulls out this stone. And she looks at you. Who should I trust with this? Mira. Here, I'm gonna hand you this, and it's like a beautiful gemstone. And this is a stone of sending.
Oh yes, dear. This will be right safe with me.
If you need
Right near my breast.
So, I mean, you're at the point now where you see the teleportation circles start lighting up as one of the black dragonborns bends down and puts his hand and just starts this draconic, chant, very tribal, and the stone floor all of a sudden starts lighting up this sky blue, and then shifts into this deeper blue as it goes. It is ready for you. Come on.
Band.
As you go
I really don't like fucking magic.
Well,
I just climb up on Dig.
come on.
one by one. As you step into the ring of arcane energy that's crackling and vibrating, and you get that rush of just falling, missing a step. Your gut just drops for a second. As you come on the backside, you are in this large stoned room with windows that are frosted over. Oh, you feel this like popping in your ear. You know, like, yeah. You see this grim looking man wearing a glowing amulet. He greets you with a salute. You see him standing in front, and you see two massive constructs on each side of him. The Shield Guardians. They stand about 7 feet tall, so Mira's probably the only one there above. He says, I'm Kensley Autumnbaum, head of the Guardian Legion in this sector. This is my prison. There are a few guards. Let me get moving and show you. And he starts like taking you down like a series of hallways lined with cell doors, behind which Kensley explains are sprawling portals. The floors and ceilings are glass in these rooms. You're like as you're like looking through, you like look through the cell and you can like see the floor of Krakow like thousands of feet below you.
Very disorderly.
Oh, let's see where. This is the march you'll have to make with Van Horn. I suggest you take a minute to consider the architecture as you plan, as you only got one shot at this. The Guardian Legion will be on hand to assist as we can. Many of these soldiers have lost friends and family to Parker's cruelty, and would be glad to meet his end. Some would be happy to watch you kill him right here. But the Archduchess has given word, and her word is our command. And he
Dear, the hug.
starts pointing out one of the rooms as you walk by is a control room that has the ability to, you know, it keeps the structure afloat in the air and like lift gates and stuff, open the portals. Let's go ahead and make me a perception check, all of you, as you're walking.
Is it daylight in here?
No, it's a little bit brighter when you look at these like prison cells, because it's open there, but this is a stone structure that's floating
So it's
5,000 feet in the
artificially lit.
air.
Okay.
That would be a 15 for ease off.
All right, Boots,
22.
Mira,
14.
perfect. Amor
I
Balar,
rolled a nat 147.
perfect. And JMC.
18.
I just want to call you Run JMC.
Oh, no,
Can't stop
it'll be
you.
said at one point. It'll be said at one point.
All right.
I mean, it's tricky, but
I think everybody but Morbilar is like you're walking past these cells. Like, yeah, they look like glass containers attached to an open doorway. And then there are times where you can see like an illusion rip across, and like the space kind of darkens up a bit, and then it goes through, and you hear maybe like a faint cry, like a scream, like of terror. And as you like, as Kensley notices you guys picking that up, he says, the reflecting rooms. They put these bad people or monsters that are in there in their worst case scenario to cause them a constant nightmare. That is how we deal with people that commit crimes of this nature. And he takes you down a little bit longer, and you come to this room. You see, hold on one second. A human, puts his hand out to anybody that will grab it and say, Bunty's the name. So, you're here to escort Van Horn back to the mainland?
Yes, escort.
You know, the only solution for someone like him is death. If we don't kill him, he could escape. You know, if he's not fit to live.
Well, could always just kill him and then bring him back once he's in the prison. So,
You know, and it'll just kind of inflict some of how much he really wants this guy to die.
That's not a bad idea, right?
Were told to us to bring him back alive, wasn't it?
well, yes, and I will bring him back to life. Gotta get him to prison.
Can you bring someone back to life without their brain?
Hmm?
I said, can you bring someone back to life without their brain?
Sorry, dear, I can't hear you over all of the...
No,
I will.
I can hear you just fine.
I know you can. I know you can. But because you said that, I will. For a free action, not for an action. I will expend my psychic whispers. So I roll a D8, I believe. A D8. I gotta. Hold on a minute. Sorry.
Children.
Okay, I will expend a D8, I believe, and for that many hours, for 7 hours, we can all speak telepathically. So inside your mind, you hear, "Can you bring him back to life without his brain?"
No. Wait. Let me check.
And you can all speak telepathically with me now. You all hear that inside your heads. I say it to all of you.
What the fuck, mate?
The
Maybe this is a
last
good
one
time
who
to-
tried to get into my head had their throat ripped out. Do you mind?
All right. Well, maybe this is a perfect time for us to get to know each other better. You know, starting with what kind of skills are you bringing to the table when we're walking into this? Maybe it'd be good to know,
Yeah.
right? Anyone want to go around the table?
I cannot.
I guess
He is missing his brain.
You
you cannot. Okay. No. And Azaf will, if we're putting the cards on the table, and he'll just pull his hood back and and pull his scarf down and reveal just like very, very much more humanoid if you've ever seen one, but bald, kind of slimy head, no ears, and just tendrils off the face coming down. I have many skills that I bring
Whoa!
to the
All right.
table. I can be unseen when wanted. I can attack the mind specifically in various ways. And can I also extract cerebral fluid through a humanoid spine?
Like for food, is that what you eat?
I try
That's-
not to.
That's fucked. That's messed up.
Yeah, Dig kind of like comes around the goblin and just like puts his head underneath like his
Are there stone walls in here like a ceiling?
Yes. You can surmise that you're probably in like a floating island, you know, that has these
But
glass.
just like what we're in, it has a wall and a ceiling to it like
Yep.
stone.
Mhm.
I will just walk over to the wall and step on it, and you'll just watch Azoth just start to walk on this wall, hands still like this, and he'll just stand there, and he'll drop.
I can do something
I
like that.
also-
Too, but I have to keep moving.
I also require no air to breathe.
Can we just get the? Can we just do the thing?
Well, I mean, look, I thought we were off to a good start. What about you? What are you bringing to the table? Yeah.
What's up, kid?
I can keep you alive.
Perfect.
A very desirable trait.
So I've been.
And anytime, as of right now, anytime Azoth is talking, it is mentally.
Depends on how it's used.
Be more cryptic. You're so cute that way. She'll just go and pinch your cheek a little.
As soon as you go to pinch, you just start snarling.
Oh,
I know.
adorable.
It turns into a purr. Alright.
Well, I'm good with a chain. Like, it's kind of my thing. It's what I'm known for. Yeah, that's about
There's
it.
lots of those
I mean-
around here.
Like, oh, you mean like? No, I brought my own. Brought my
Oh.
own chain. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
so. I'll
Oh.
pull out. Actually, here. Check this out. This is really cool. And he pulls out like in his cloth bag. He pulls out like a leatherish. I don't know. Probably an organ. Probably a some sort of organ turned into a pouch. And he opens it up, and you can see like a really oiled chain. It's just twisted link after link with weights on the end, octagonal weights. But it's the whole bag itself is just kind of greasy and oily, and he just keeps it in there.
I just look at you all, and I just like slap Dig on his hard exterior. That's what I got. That's me, boy.
All right, excellent. What about you?
As you can see, clearly, back. I'm good with a halberd. I've been, unfortunately, trained in it, and I have. It's better off to show you. What effectively is rage, and I just start growling, and you see slight claws and feral features start coming onto my face, and this look is like, I'd say it's probably more of like a scorpion tail comes out from behind.
Ah, very good to know. Very good to know. All right.
Through
Well,
some
I'll stay close to you
unfortunate,
because I'm gonna be up front too. So, sorry.
yes, through some unfortunate experimenting, I have this.
My condition is also due to experimenting.
That's why my parents told me never to experiment, and that they sent me
Not,
off to a monastery.
this wasn't by my choice.
Neither was mine.
At this
I was
point,
once like you.
You're basically the same person.
Bunty comes back in with this chest, puts it up on a table. You see a little dust emanate from the table, opens it up, and starts pulling out these pendants. And he starts handing each of you. This will allow you to transport through the portals. Who wants to take the one for Van Horn? He is going to need one to get through the portal. He'll hand it to you, Mira. And then he explains that typically the Shield Guardians would help with this. But Van Horn created the Shield Guardians. And that's the real reason why they are hiring out for this mission. He also says there's a type of a guard or multiple in the room. They're called Akoras. As long as your amulet is on, they will not attack you unless you try to take a prisoner without an amulet. So get it on Van Horn, or don't and let him die. I don't really give a fuck. And by that time he hands it all out. And you can see Kensley steps up and he says, "Don't kill him, all right? We have our orders. We have to bring him back to the Archduchess alive." All right, are you guys ready? And
I guess.
they slide this
Just one more second.
large wooden door out of the way. This is the portal to his room. Get him out, and walk him back here. Remember, it's only 100 feet, and we'll be here to help. Come on, let's go. And he just kind of starts, corralling you guys into this. You guys step through it. You are in an entryway of a one-story house. You can see a doorway almost in front of you that leads to a living area that has a fire going and a guy sitting in a chair. The description of Van Horn. Sits there. You see him kind of grin with these beautiful white teeth as you enter through this. And as you all pack into this foyer, turn around and there's a door there. But you're if you try to open it, it doesn't open. And if you go to the next room, you can see 3 of these somewhat ethereal race sitting in the corners, just all of them tuned onto Van Horn.
DM, for clarification, the stones that we were given, there's a specific way to activate them, or
They're always on. and it's like a dull blue glow, and it just allows you to go in between the path. There, I mean,
We got our badges.
the amulets.
Yeah. They're like
Yeah.
our badges. They let us go through, and anyone wearing
Yeah,
one will
there
get to go
is
through.
there is magic to them. You know,
Yeah.
there is it is like an arcane key. I want you to think of it that way. And it also identifies you as a friendly to the race. So it's just essentially it's a badge and a key.
Understood.
So at the center of this page,
Alright.
the living area that you see are cross-legged on a chair. His hands kind of on his knees is a handsome, if jagged-faced human. His steady breathing is the only sound that you hear. There are the three other figures here, and the fire is going. And this guy just sits there, kind of looking in your direction, but not looking at any of you.
Telepathically, I'm assuming the whole group, because we're all connected, or are we only just connected
Yeah.
to you?
Let me double check that, but you can all. I think you can all telepathically connect to me. Let me double check that though. Psychic whispers. Yes, you have to. You can talk to me, and I can talk to you.
Okay. So telepathically to you, I'll be like, do you have a rope, dear?
I do not, and I'll tell everybody else. Like, does anyone have some rope?
Let me check. I probably do.
God, I feel like Nevis right now.
So if we can confirm that at least one person has rope, I am going to, without doing anything else, cast Hold Person
On him?
on him.
Okay.
I have rope.
So
All right.
I could also remove his brain.
I'll pull out a straight piece of iron. Just a little one. This big. Little teeny tiny iron bar.
You see him
Scrap
like
metal from a part.
like as you release the components to this, his like smile. There was a little flicker. You know, you could tell he was breathing and alive, and all of a sudden you see him like lock in place, and it's subtle enough where the race don't do anything or don't even notice, but he failed his saving throw, so he is held.
Fantastic. And then I'll just kind of like look around everyone and be like,
Oh, okay, dears. He's frozen. So I have him bound for 1 minute. Go tie
Should
the
we
knots
move
up. Oh, and
quickly?
get his hands as well as his mouth. Okay, so he can't be casting spells.
gotcha.
Let's go.
Stand.
I'm gonna go help out with the tie up, but before I get involved, I'm just gonna take what looks like a rag I've used for this purpose before, but it's a nice rag. It's not dirty, and just tie a blindfold around myself, and then I will continue to help.
So who is doing the tying of the rope?
I'll help tie the rope. You can tie the rope.
Okay, I have the rope, so
I
I
will.
think I probably
Right, you should do it then.
I can lend aid. I have actually fairly high sleight of hand.
All right. So as soon as you touch Parker, whoever is doing this, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. 17.
17.
Days off.
6.
Okay.
14.
14. Is that was Mobilar helping and JMC, or you guys weren't?
I was
I figured there
That's
was enough
probably-
hands on.
Yeah, there's
I
probably.
probably walked up close.
Okay,
but
so
probably didn't touch him.
Boots and Mira, you take 11 points of psychic damage, and Azoth, you take 5. As you touch, as you start touching, you hear the shrieking in your ears, in your brain, and you can see the race looking down at you.
Put the medallion on him.
So you
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
grab the medallion and put the amulet around his neck, and as soon as you do that, they fade back into.
Perhaps we should have started with that.
How was I supposed to know?
So mad I didn't take that other med. Oh wait, hold on. Can I use a reaction to that because of my common magic item?
Okay.
It's the Orb of Shielding Psychic.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a d4 and I'll reduce that. Reduce it by 3, so I take 2.
Perfect.
All of it counts.
I can't believe that came in useful.
So you tie him up. The race, now that he has the amulet, they sit back. They're
Right.
non-aggressive, and let's say you guys have a couple rounds before he comes to.
Well, dears, I am, though rather large, also fairly brave. If one of you wouldn't
I'll slightly turn and look to our drow friend.
I'll do it.
Look at you guys. I mean, you can see I have long, skinny fingers and long, skinny arms.
Yeah.
I'm an intellectual.
So how have we tied him up? We tied him by the feet, the hands, and gagged him.
And the mouth.
Can I'll pull out some of my own rope and I want to hog tie him.
Okay.
Dope.
What about
Essentially.
carpet rolling? Is there a carpet in this place? Is there anything?
You try to grab.
I'm telling
something.
you, no one.
It's.
I'm saying no one gets out of a carpet roll. You roll someone in a carpet. You can put just a stretchy.
Probably gonna take us longer than a minute.
I have a bedroll.
You know I could always just cast it again.
True.
Yeah. Once I've got him hog tied, I'll kind of just
Put him up.
onto his shoulder, hog tied.
Okay.
I just look at him, at Morbilar, and I look at Dig, the giant bullet, and I'm like, you just put it on him, mate. Make your life a lot easier.
I see that he has a lack of hands to restrain him if he tries anything.
I'll be up there.
I'll just continue walking.
Did they say anything about cutting his hands off?
You would get the impression that the Archduchess wanted him unharmed. That would have
She
been.
never said anything
That's
about
what we
it.
were asked.
Yeah.
It's
She wants to deal the punishment herself, is what I got.
What is that?
well restrained. It'll be fine, okay? Now, if our very strong friend can just manhandle him as far as we need to go, then we'll be good, right?
I'm gonna stay right behind Morbilar, the whole time,
All right.
a foot and a half away from him.
So I'm gonna say it's probably easy enough for your level for you guys to assume that you came through the portal was the doorway, and you can find another door. If I mean, you're not level like 3 adventurers, so you would put like the simple things to dock, and the guards probably would have gave you more like better detailed instructions than I'm trying to.
We got you.
But as you attempt to open the door, it's locked. And like you twist it and it it's not opening. You can see your amulets on your chest like dim a little bit and bright, and then dim a little bit and almost fizzle down to what would be from like a firefly, on a summer night, just barely. And at this point, Van Horn, his eyes, you feel the spell fade. You hear a bit of a chuckle and a keen eye from behind the gag. And then, like a PA system, you hear the recent voice that a guard you just met, Buntley, say, "I am truly sorry for this, but I can't let you take him, and so I can't let you leave. He is a villain, and he needs to be destroyed. And since his sister doesn't have the will to do it, I'm afraid it has come to me. I've shut down the prison. In a few hours, the entire system will collapse. I'm not certain what will happen then, but I suspect it will be mind-splittingly painful. I am sorry, but it's what he deserves. And you're just caught up in it now. But you understand, right? Collateral damage."
Seems like something you could have done before you sent us here, though, right?
This is why I hate fucking magic.
And then just
We are to be the scapegoats, as it were.
as he ends that, you feel a shift in the ground, just like a percent off. A little rumble reverberates through the entire chamber. Parker is chuckling behind this, like gagged. And you can hear him trying to say something, but because of the gag, you can't understand it. So,
What?
what would you guys like to do?
All right.
I'll
Does anyone
just
see
pull-
surviving?
I'll just put Valahorn down, sit down, hands behind the back, so guess this is how it goes then.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we could. We got to be crafty people here. Couldn't we at least save ourselves? I mean, it seems like okay, this guy's doomed to die, but can we at least get to the surface of the prison and try not to just get crushed in the collapse? Can we, I don't know, jump off some way at some point?
It's very important to me that I gain access to these archives that were promised. Which means this one should be brought alive.
Yeah, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. We can't get back, right? We're locked out. Or locked in, really.
Can I go check the door out?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if I can find a way to open it.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 9 plus a 9, so 18.
18? All right. What's your Arcana? Just your modifier.
My Arcana is a +9.
+9. Okay. As you like go over to the door, you can see as Morbilar puts Van Horn down, his head kicks over to your direction. You start looking at the lock, and it doesn't appear to be like a mechanized trap. You like put your keen eye on the casing, and you start to see little glyphs, and the glyphs are like cut out and like on a dial. Chink, 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 chink. And you grab the doorknob, opens, and you can see a portal behind that.
Fear not, friends. Escape is within our grasp.
I want to see you try to go through it.
That whole time too, when I was feeling them, it was with my face tentacles, like just like rubbing it all over.
You see like
hands like this, and just like
a snail trail, like from button to button.
they're much more sensitive. By all means. And I will take a step through.
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
are we aware of what kind of creatures those wraiths are? Are they undead?
No. No. Roll me. A wisdom check. Well, you're wisdom based, right? So just give me a wisdom with proficiency.
Wisdom.
Oh, I should have done something before I left. Oh well, too late. We don't have that much time, anyways. Oh no, it's only for 1 minute. That's cool, but still.
That's a 17.
17? Okay. You've heard of prisons all through Krakoth have these guards that are conjured by the wizards, by the Black Dragonborns. So there is less money to pay the guards and less deaths to highly trained, highly invested in warriors. They're magically bound, but yeah, I'd say you know that much. Obviously, some of you are realizing that they have some kind of like dog whistle power, almost is like how I want. It's like ear-shattering psychic damage.
But I don't know what type.
It's almost like Dementors from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, because
Or
Right, Andy? Right? Aren't they like
Wow.
Dementors
Don't-
from Harry Potter?
I haven't watched it yet.
100%.
It's next on the list. I
Yeah.
promise. Yeah, I'm like,
watched it.
Wow. I've watched. Well, I've watched parts of all of it with my kids, but I can't sit down for 16 hours. So don't. What?
Lex is like gonna leave.
Yeah, I know. She's mad at me. All right, it's on my list. I got a bunch of vacation. I'll take it off and I'll do a marathon. Then you guys can be proud of me again. Yeah,
I'll go up the door.
I'm just disappointed, Andy.
I know. You should be.
It's not
You
anything,
ain't the
it's
only
just
one next.
disappointed.
You should be.
So,
So,
anyways, yeah, we go through the portal.
are the rest of you following?
I'm gonna follow. Well, wait, no, I will follow as soon as Morbilar does.
I
with
suppose
them.
I'll get up, pick the dude back up, put him on my shoulder.
All right.
Very,
Go fast.
very carefully and gingerly go through the portal because I do not like magic.
So I need all of you to roll me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Fucking do it.
I'm not very good at those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very good at these. Except I rolled shite.
Not very good, but I rolled well.
All right.
Oh god, that's so bad. That's an 8.
So, Azos, what'd you roll?
An 8.
An 8. Okay. Boots.
Garbage.
I got a 19 and Dig got a 10.
Okay. Mira.
17.
17. Morbilar.
21.
Okay. And JMC.
13.
13. Okay. So, Dig, and JMC, and Azot. What'd you say you got? A 19?
I got an 8.
Oh, an 8. Okay, yeah. So, and Azos, you all take 12 points of psychic damage. Mira, Morbilar, and Boots, you take 6 points of psychic damage as you step through the portal. And
That was 12, you said?
yes.
I'm rolling my D4 from my focus. That's a
Yes.
4, so -4.
Like as you step through and the first person goes to say something to like Boots, you like grab Dig and like pet him, you know, and you say something and he like looks at you weird. And JMC like,
Zeit.
this is so quiet. I can't hear anything. You're deaf.
Who's deaf? So, I deaf?
Yeah, you're deaf too.
Yeah.
But you don't. I mean,
I'll mentally say to everyone that I've lost my hearing. Please speak to me telepathically.
I will mentally try to say the same thing.
and
I don't know how this works though.
I will pass along that Jay is also deaf.
as you like turn around to see where you came from, it is an arched doorway that is now like blocked off, like sealed with stone, like it's closed behind you. You can see 6 caskets, 3 on each side of this rectangular room, and as you walk out of this hallway, you look to the left and there is a hexagonal room with a large like altar in the center, and you can see behind that on the back wall a stairway up and another door, and Van Horn is just just a little anxious, in your grass.
Can I
Go ahead,
tell-
make me a strength. Just give me an athletics check. More of a lot, please.
Can I tell, like, is he looking at a certain direction that he's nervous about? Like, is he eyeing a certain way?
I mean, he's been trying to talk this whole time. It just seems like he's getting frustrated with being restrained right now.
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, with a little bit of snake's tongue in one hand, that has a drop of sweet oil on it.
Dear, I highly suggest that you stop struggling, and if you know any way to get out of here, that you gesture with a nod and then tell him.
He looks at you.
I'm casting suggestion.
Okay. Oh, all right. That is a 20. Wait, is that wisdom too?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Okay. He makes that one.
And then as you do that, he like gives you a little wink, and you can see a ring on his hand light up. And Morbilar, as you're like preparing yourself, holding this guy, his light And 20 feet away from you, in the center of this altar, he says, "But I mean you no harm. I just want to help you. All right?"
Oh, that's a neat trick. You're gonna have to teach me that one.
I could. If that is something.
Or you could just show us how to get out.
But again, this is why I fucking hate magic.
Why don't let's go ahead and take our break as we get ready to go from this room to the next room, because it makes sense.
Stuff.
So,
Noah was certainly ready for that break.
He's like, fuck it, I'm out.
I gotta go to the bathroom. So we'll be back in a minute.
Hold on.
All right, we're bringing it back, and
Tips are one thing, man. Like,
oh, I need to do this. Okay, so
It's not
you're in this crypt of sorts, and Van Horn triggers an ability and Misty steps. And he says, "Pump the brakes. I'm not. We don't need. We can be civil. First off, though, what the fuck is going on? I've seen guards walk through that door 100 times, and it leads to the holding hall. But this is another reflection room, and don't touch the altar. That's Levinsky. He's a monster that's being held up here with us."
insight check.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
What you gather is you're intelligent in how he's saying it and reading his facial expressions. Something's fucked up with the portals. He's telling the truth. And I don't know. I don't know how much you know about vampires or the lore of the land, but I think most adventurers have probably heard of the horror of the vampire lore.
Leave that alone.
Say what?
I said yes. We will leave that alone.
Yes. But
So,
still,
dear, how do we get out of here?
and he points to the doorway that is up the stairs. As you get close to the altar, like, because you have to walk around it to get to the stairway, you can see 4 of these Akko race just sitting in the dim lit corners, watching the altar and looking at you. And your amulet starts to fade more, and they like start to come in. You guys quickly hurry up the stairs at Van Horn's instruction to get away. And similar to what Azoth did in the previous room, but with a couple more clicks, opens the door, and another portal is in front of you. He steps through as these wraiths are coming up at you. The rest of you, one. As you come through on the other side, intelligence saving throw.
Rolling shit. Another 8.
Okay.
D4 ready. Hopefully.
A 16 this time.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
15 for Boots and a 0 for Dick.
Okay. So you all take 11 points of psychic damage.
Only -1, so 10. It's a neat little comment item.
Now I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, this one's good.
God, motherfucker. 5.
21.
Let me do one for. Oh yeah. Okay. A 21. All right.
21.
You succeed. You succeed.
I got a 12 and Dig got a 13.
Okay, and then JMC, what was yours?
13.
13. So Azoth, JMC, and Diggs and Boots, you see them like, "Ah!" and they are a size smaller. You now are all now small creatures.
I'm a tiny creature.
Yeah, you're a tiny creature, but your
And
deafness
Dig is now the size of the rest of you.
your deafness is now gone. So you gather that this effect will last as long as you are in the room. And now,
I'll be like, what did he say earlier? What did anyone say?
yeah. And that
Are we
brings us.
trusting him now?
That brings us to a cavern with railroad tracks and a cart on it. And Van Horn says, "Well, that's a good thing. They're all smaller. We can probably fit in. We have to go down
I'll
the tracks.
push.
You'll
You
push?
see Azoth just like walks up the cart and just kind of like walks down into the cart.
Yeah, not even one wheel like lifts up because you're like actually lighter.
It's so small.
Yeah.
But no, I just spider climb on one side and then kind of step around and spider climb down into it.
And
Come on, Boots.
yep,
Get in there.
as you guys are all packing in, and Mira, you like get around and start pushing it. You see two wraiths come from behind the shadows and like start walking, like floating in your way.
Get jump out and start pushing as well.
Wait, Both
Hold on,
of you give me athletics check or acrobatics. See if you
Oh,
use
no, my
leverage
motion
or
sickness.
pure brawn.
21.
Trying to get
Anyone?
out.
17.
Easy enough. You split away just as like you look back as the cart starts to gain speed down this railroad, and they start to open their.
Oh, this is bringing back so many memories. Oh.
No, it takes 10d10 psychic damage.
So you guys start coasting down these tracks, like you know that typical scene where the wheels are like coming off around the corners. You have to like shift your weight. You know, you're having Dig like go back and forth, and he's just like counterbalancing this cart. Van Horn is like freak out face, like you know that picture you get in the roller coaster with like the scare guy. That's Van Horn right now.
I'm just straight faced fool. You have a scared
I'm
dog
on
with
top of
straight
Dig,
face.
like barely holding on, screaming.
But as
I'm just like spider climb, so I'm like standing up, surfing it.
okay,
Because my spider climb, I'm just sticking to it.
as you come down, you come to a split, and Van Horn says, "We need to go to the left." And you look at the track path, and it's to the right, and you probably have 2 rounds before you hit that.
I'm mage hand, and it's not really a hand, but it just like it looks like Professor X style, like from my mind, this purple energy come out and grab it, and I'll pull the lever with mage hand.
All right, give me an Arcana check, please.
Sure. 22.
22. You see it like sparks flying up, and as you go past that, you feel like a break, like just a little bit of tension on the front of the cart, and a snap, and this crash behind you as this big boulder falls out of the sky. It starts rolling behind you. Let's see here. How do we want to do this?
Okay.
Here.
I want to not die.
Okay.
Go on here.
Okay.
Um,
I will say, based on that roll, your cart, like, you tuck down, you put the weight where it needs to go, and you gain a little bit of space. And that's when Van Horn says, we have to jump out. Maybe 100 feet. There's a room on the left. That's where the next portal is. And you guys time it.
Did I get on dig?
Oh
You get on
dear.
dig.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb up on dig
You're
with boots.
Yeah.
Yep, you're jumping from a car right now. One by one. Jump off. Dexterity check. I will say, Tim, you have advantage
Dexterity
on
checks or
yours.
saving throws?
A saving throw, and you have advantage because you're on dig.
Okay.
Like you're stuck to him. Like
Do you want me to just roll for dig for me, or do you want me to roll for
Sure.
both of us?
no, you,
No.
A 26.
That's a nat 1 for 3.
okay.
Oof.
What'd you get?
I got a cool 7.
7. Awesome.
part of my bestial soul thing, or you can pick something about you adapts. And I chose jumping, so when you jump, you can make a strength athletics check to extend your jump.
Okay.
Jump by a number of feet equal to the check's total.
Okay.
So I just do athletics check and I jump so much further than that. 11 more feet I jump. And that dex check, I say, was a 9.
9. All right. JMC.
A 13.
Oh, 13. All right. I'd say you are good. Azoth. I mean, you like as Dig comes down, like he like comes down and his nose gets stuck in it, kind of like digs at the dirt a little bit, and Boots kind of like slides off to the side, barely holding on, and then falls under. But you're like suction cupped to his back, and just
Yeah, I'm spider climbed onto the back of him, just like.
Go through the dirt.
So we'll say you got Diggs and Boots takes 2 points of like bludgeoning damage. Same with you, Mira, but yours is more of like when you time your jump, you like go to hit the ledge of the floor, and your 1 foot like catches, and you just kind of fall like down on your arms. But the rest of you are fine. Make it in
How much?
2. And that brings you to the next door. If you are still being friendly with Van Horn,
Friendly enough.
I don't exactly have
The
a
enemy
choice
of my-
at the moment.
The enemy of my enemy. Someone I'll kill later.
Matter of life and death right now. Really.
as he manipulates the rooms and opens the door, looks back at you guys, steps through.
God damn it.
I
I'll
don't trust
follow.
him.
I'm going to just cast guidance on myself as I step through the door.
Reasonable.
Intelligence saving throws.
There it is. 23.
I rolled a 2 plus 2. 4.
4.
With guidance, 22.
10 here.
Yeah. Smart boy.
I got a 2 and a 4.
Okay. What'd you get, Mira?
22.
Okay, you're good. So you and Azoth and Jeff. I'm sorry, I didn't catch yours. What's JMC's?
Just a 10.
Oh, okay. So you and Mira only take 7 points of psychic damage,
And I will reduce that by 3
and
for 4.
as the rest of the group goes in, you guys take 15 points of psychic damage, and you are all mice.
I'm just gonna pump a cure wounds into myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Fuck. How many of you are mice?
There's 4 of them.
Oh god. Oh, I can't do this to 4 of you.
Strange. Mentally, I'm gonna reach out to them. Like, can you still? Are you mice on the inside?
You can't communicate back to them.
You see, one of the mice is riding the other mouse.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is going on here? I'm not familiar with the reproduction of mice, but this is.
Van Horn comes up, and for 2 rounds, he looks at you guys and says, "Who would you like me to bring back?" He asks you guys.
I think the elf. I think would be wise.
Say who?
What do you think, Mira? The drow. The drow is specifically. I am not very strong.
Okay. He goes up, and you see him pull out some components and sprinkle some dust over the mouse, and dispels magic, and cancels out the spell, and you back into existence.
I like to think I've poofed back, but I'm still in kind of like on all fours. Just
Don't come back.
I'll lean down to JMC and cast Lesser Restoration. I'll just kind of pat him on the head and go, there.
And I'm assuming I turn back.
What's Lesser Restoration do?
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deaf, and paralyzed, or poisoned.
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything?
No. At this time, and I'm not gonna make you waste your spell. If he saw you doing this, Van Horn designed this whole prison. These portals, when they're weird like this, they will either transform you or do a lot of fire damage. They're tuned to polymorph in the fireball spell.
Come, mousies, come to me. I'm like mentally commanding the mice to come to me, to like crawl on me or something.
He does.
Obviously not actually commanding you, but just like telling you, like, come.
He'll offer up another dispel magic on one though. If
I'll hand whichever one I think is
JMC.
JMC.
Okay, yep, and he'll cast dispel magic.
And I'll just hold.
Sorry, Noah.
Boots and dig. I'll just hold boots and dig in each hand. Separate them and hold them.
Okay. You find yourself in the bottom of a temple. Water like on the ground, and as like the 3 rounds that have been in here have gone by, the water is rising a bit. Van Horn says, "We have to get up there."
The water's rising, so should we wait until it brings us up?
Huh?
Is there a wall? There's a wall.
No.
Do
No,
we
it's
all
like
need to get up there?
It's like a pyramid, an empty pyramid, with like a doorway at the very like close to the top, probably 80 feet up in the air, but no apparent way to get to it.
So there's no walls or anything.
No
even though
walls.
it's pyramids up.
No walls, and yeah, we'll go with that.
Strange.
Oh, we can.
I not have magic for.
If there was some kind of wall I could walk up, but without
Well,
that,
you can walk up the sea. You can hang upside down, I guess, if you want. You can do
It
that.
gets so
You could,
yeah, I mean, okay, so I'll hand the
Yeah,
mice to. I'll bring the mice with me,
right, okay,
and I'll just start walking up the wall to the ceiling to go to the door.
okay. As you like start walking to go up the wall, you're moving backwards.
I walk back down. I like turn around and walk back down.
And you move up.
Okay, so I moonwalk up to the door.
But you're walking backwards.
Yeah, I'm moonwalking. I'm moonwalking backwards up to the. I'm a bard. I can moonwalk.
It appears everything in this room is backwards. So there will be a bit of.
Moon.
So you get up there.
Maybe we should have left the mice. I'll try to open the door.
Make an Arcana check.
Ain't feet up.
21.
21.
12 plus 9.
Twisting
I
all
put
of
in
the-
bolts on my tentacles face, like, hold on, and then I use my hands to...
You open it up, and you're hit with this swirl, this bit of like dry wind, and you can see houses, buildings, and as you like step through, like you're coming from inside a house onto a porch. You're in this cul-de-sac, and you can hear over the proverbial loudspeaker, bluntly, well, this is no fun, working with the enemy. I
have
think
a
it's
question.
time. Yes.
Sorry. Are my friends still stuck down there?
No, yes. Yeah. You
Okay.
step through, right?
Uh,
That's what you said.
No, you said I didn't say I stepped through. I said I opened it.
Okay. All right. Then I'll hold on.
That was my question. That's why I didn't want to go too far ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey,
'Cause
is JMC not transformed.
No.
No, he
We
is.
gotta get
I'm-
everybody else up
I
here
got-
too.
I got
Yeah.
dispelled.
Yeah.
I can run up there.
Um,
That won't be a problem.
okay, you can run up. You have to run backwards.
Oh, hand
Um,
you the rope I've got. Tie that up there.
How far is it?
80 feet, he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be all right.
If JMC can bring me the rope, we can tie it to the door, and then you guys can climb up.
It's only 50-foot rope, but I'm sure with how
Well, we got two.
I can put
oh, yeah,
everybody
we got,
up.
I got rope too.
we
So
got two
I
ropes.
mean, get your fucking rope. You all, yeah. I would imagine every adventure doesn't go into
Yeah.
adventure without some kind of rope and a
Oh,
knife.
I totally did. I bought my equipment, but everybody else has ropes. So we tie it to the door. I'll just hang upside down. I'll take the mice, put them through. JMC, I'm assuming you gotta have to keep going. So
yeah, I can't
Um,
stop. I gotta
yeah,
make
and
my
then-
whole 90 to get through
I'll,
there.
I'll wait until the other two can climb up, and then I'll grab the rope and walk up into it as well.
Okay.
Or the other three with the wizard.
I'll say that Van Horn will flick his fingers and start levitating.
Yeah, dope.
But
That's
you
all
guys,
well and good here, but I really have.
you all
what?
can... Say what?
Yeah, might cut out slightly, yeah.
Oh, you.
Yeah, what?
I could try bouldering the side by walking backwards, or bouldering backwards.
Yeah, you're climbing down, so you're going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you,
All right, sorry.
Well,
Continue.
you guys are skilled enough where you can all make it up. And as you walk through this door, make another intelligence saving throw.
Yay. Oh, that's rolled alright. 30-20.
Guys, I'm probably gonna
9.
die.
9.
13.
Wiggling us away.
4.
Oh, my phone just died.
I got an 8 and a 0.
Okay.
I think it was us.
Mira,
him.
what'd you get?
13.
14, and Mira, you were in the 20s, right?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. So I rolled 3 ones. So the people that failed take 3 points of psychic damage, and the ones that succeeded take 1. And the ones that failed, you're hungry. Your belly starts growling like you haven't ate in 2 days. It just doesn't really do anything, like mechanics wise, but you're fucking hungry. And as
I'm
that
starving and I'm at 40% health.
as that sets, you step out of this warehouse in this not desert, but very desolate, dry area with like a dry crusted dirt, and those dirt waves like that look like actual ocean waves, but it's just the wind and the dirt cascading along 7 buildings, and you can see directly in front of you 3 of these echo rays. And at that point, and you hear Buntley say, "It's time to stop playing games.
Oh dear.
Kill them." And the chamber shifts again, and your gems fizzle out, and the echo rays start charging in at you. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Grandma, Boots is looking rough. FYI, visibly.
I was actually just about to cast a healing spell before Andy.
I'll let
That'll
you.
be my first.
I'll let you get that off as
Okay, then prayer of healing at 4th level. And that's 6 creatures that I choose within range, so everybody is going to get.
What about Van Horn?
Fuck that guy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I suppose. We'll turn 2 of you back from mice. So yeah, okay. I'm feeling generous. So 4d8 plus 4. It's like here. My d8s.
And Van Horn. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bad.
Well, give me. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds, and then we're gonna get into this. And this battle is set up to last like 30 minutes, so we're not.
30.
You know, we're not pushing too late. 30 hit points to 6 people.
Yeah, 30
Holy
hit
shit.
points.
I'll be right back.
Damn.
Okay, are you giving hit
30?
30.
to
Each.
dig my creature or Van Horn? Because there's 6 of us, not including.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Because I have 2, me and my dude.
That's true.
Oh shit.
I don't care.
Are they looking pretty rough? Was Van Horn looking really rough?
Who cares? See if I can hook up my headphones.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I would, if I only get 6, and I need healing too, so I guess I would do the immediate party. If,
Cool.
Yeah. So, Tim, you get 30 hit points back.
Sorry, I'm here now. How much healing?
30.
And
Okay.
I blew a 4th
Thanks,
level.
I'm at full health. That's what I needed.
I'm pretty good.
I'm shy of 100%, but I'm not
Brave.
gonna scoff at
100%.
I am at 100.
30.
What
is
did I
fucking-
miss? I apologize. Oh, we're fighting shit.
yeah, you're fighting
Yep.
shit.
That's all I needed to know.
So here we are over here. This is where you guys came out of. We have JMC, Boots, Molabar, Mira, Azoth, and Dig is right here. You see these echo rays up on this, one here, and one over here. And they start charging at you as this battle ensues. Initiative. 20 and up.
Ooh, I got a natural 20. So
Okay.
that's 20. God, a 26.
So is off. Anybody else over 20? Okay. So we got 15 to 20. Nobody.
Oh Jesus.
10 to 15.
11.
10 here.
Okay.
12.
So we got
14.
oh. So we have Boots. There, you guys are all slammed right in there.
Yep.
For Mira and JMC. And then we have. Yeah. All right. So, top of the round. Azoth. You like. The door that you exited from, like the portal, was the front door of this building right here. And you just like take a couple steps out and you can see these 3 combatants, you know, swoop down. Your amulets go dark and you can start to hear the chatter that you encountered from them before enter your brain.
All right. I am going to cast a spell as a bonus action. And I will be concentrating.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Kinetic Jaunt. It's a 2nd level spell. My walking speed is increased by 10. I cannot provoke opportunity attacks. And I can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain.
Okay.
I will use my full 45 movement speed right now,
Okay.
and I will go up to whatever race I can find.
10, 15, 20, 30 feet gets you right there. You can
And
get to this
I
one with
will.
40.
I can get to the other one in 40.
Yeah.
I'll take the closest one.
Okay.
And I will summon a psychic blade. As this, you guys see this blade of purple energy, kind of very. I imagine it very Psylocke for the comic readers. You know, like this, just like burst of energy coming out of my hands, and I just go into for a stab.
Alrighty. Make an attack roll.
14 on the die. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I it's not sneak attack because I don't have advantage or anything. So
That's what.
5, 9 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And I think. Hold on, let me read something. What I'm looking for. I will expend one of my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
To do psychic blades, which adds another 2d6.
Alrighty. Roll damage for that.
7 points of psychic damage to the target.
Sweet.
As I stab it with the psychic blade, it has this like pulse of energy, and it kind of just like inside it, and then the blades are gone. They just dissipate.
Fucking A. That brings us to.
And I will use the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Since I do not provoke opportunity attacks, to go back behind the fountain because I have 45 feet of movement.
Yeah, like over here. Kind of tuck back behind.
I think that's it.
Right. That brings us to this one, as she is going to lift off the ground and look at your group. And like this face shifts and the jaw drops and this like black smoke of a tongue comes out and you hear this shrill like high-pitched scream in your head. Why don't you go ahead and make me a wisdom save? Or no, this would be intelligence. No way around that.
All right, who's making an intelligence saving throw?
All of you. Because
all right.
It is.
But what if I get my Patronus up in time?
21.
Okay.
Expelliarmus. Sorry.
Super garbage.
14. Fail.
Spectre
Boots.
Patronus.
10.
10 for Marbeer. Boots, what'd you get?
7 here.
Dog crap.
Okay. So you guys take the ones that failed, which is everybody but Mira and Azoth, I think. 19 points of psychic damage. And then this one is going to run straight for Morbilar and make 2 attacks with its claws. That is 28 on the first one and a natural 1 on the second. So this is, you take 4.
So I remember I took Polar Master because I'm using a halberd, and it says in there while you are wielding the glaive, halberd, court scaffold, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter your reach.
Okay.
So,
Stab it.
guessing that means I'll get an attack when you get within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, and they get
You
right
got it.
up next to you and like kind of like put their claws under your chin and like get close to your ear, and you can hear that like this just nasty shrill.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Wait. 13 points of slashing damage.
Fucking A. There you go. You take 8
And-
points of piercing damage and 9 points of psychic damage from the one hit. Just kind of spreads its arms out, and you see the cloak
On
billowing
action.
off and makes it like more intimidating. That brings us to Van Horn, and he is going to. Oh, I don't have a mini for him. Here, we'll give him Nevish, because he's. You see him get over to this side and spins a mote of fire and drops a fireball on those two. So, one fail and one success. 86. 4, 3, 3, 6, 10, 25 points of damage. And 12 points of damage. Lights up the whole. Now it looks like you're in a Midwest town. Like, you know, the bright flames, the tumbleweed rolling through. All right, that is his turn. Now it's Boots, then Molbar, Mira, and JMC, all in a row.
Oh boy. Okay, at the start of my turn, Dig is gonna get 7 ferocity. I'm gonna have him move over to the wraith that's closest to us.
Right here.
Yeah, so I just say, diced. He's going to attack her with his signature attack. That is a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Fudge. Okay. I'm gonna back up. Boots is gonna back up.
Yeah, back away. There's like a little stable over in the corner. You can like back up and get behind a crate if you want.
Pull out my light crossbow. I'm gonna fire at that same
Okay.
wraith, and I'm gonna spend 3 ferocity. So it'll be down to 4.
Experiencing this, because I know when nothing with anything.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
know. And Dig is gonna use Aid Us. I'm using Aid Us Friend, which costs 3 ferocity, so he's gonna use the help action
Okay.
as his bonus action, so I'll get advantage on this. I'm gonna do Sharpshooter as well.
All right.
Okay. No. 13.
Nope, that misses. Mold lifts its cape up, and the crossbow bolt just shoots right through the cape underneath one of its limbs.
Dig's just like biting at her and trying to push her around, but no good. Does it?
All right, Molbar, you are up.
Well, rage. That's my bonus action, and in action of my through my bonus action rage, I will form of beast my tail. So yet again, as I showed before, scorpion, all sharp points, spiny tail just grows out my back and kind of just hovers over my back.
That's creepy.
Have that, and then yes, very creepy. Then as my action, I will attack twice with my halberd.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll
Against
those
this
attacks.
right in front of me. First one's a natural one, because of course it is. Second attack is a 19.
19 hits.
Or I need to make sure to add my bonus rage damage. It's +3. 9. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's my action, bonus action. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. You're swinging your halberd around. Mira, you're off to the left of Morbalar. What are you doing?
Oh dear.
I'm gonna point at the one up in the air and go,
That's really not how we.
and I'm going to inflict wounds on her.
Okay. That's a wisdom save? Or
Nope.
charisma?
Oh my god, it's a nat 20!
Oh! Alright.
No, it's just a melee spell attack. So, and I've got an 8 modifier, so that was a 28 to hit.
A melee? Do you have to get up?
Melee spell attack.
So that means you have to be next to her.
Or is it a range spell attack?
Oh.
You have to touch them, I think.
Hit.
Okay. Which one is close
One on the ground?
then? Yeah, the one on the ground.
So you're
I
right
get it.
here. Yeah, I mean you're 10 feet away from the one that's right in front of you. The other one is like almost 50 feet distance from you.
Okay. Scratch that. I will then reach the 10 feet between me and the one on the ground.
Okay.
And I will go up and pinch his cheek and be like,
That's really naughty of you.
A look of fear comes over his face.
And do you want me to roll the attack again?
No, I don't. I want you to use your natural 20 because you earned that.
That's pretty good. Pretty like shadow. That's pretty okay. So 19
Is that doubled?
points of necrotic damage. No, that's not doubled. That was just singular.
So that's 38.
So 38.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. You like touch him, and he like flinches, and you can see his form like almost go into like what you would expect to be the ethereal plane. Just like his energy was shooken.
So I
Forms-
see that, and then I think back to a time when she pinched my cheek and become slightly horrified.
Fantastic. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon.
Woo! Okay, where are you putting that?
I will put it right behind him, and it is what does it look like? Fuck, what does it look like? I don't even know. God, I don't even know. Ooh, oh, a set of dice.
It's a
It
what?
looks
I
like
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Like a dice?
Yeah, like dice.
That's easy. That's an easy mini to find.
I have my whole kit. Well, you guys can't see. Alright, make an attack roll.
I think I can only summon
Oh.
it with my bonus action.
Actually, can you do that? Because inflict wounds is a spell. And spiritual weapon is a spell.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Like I've got one
Yeah, but
action.
you can't cast 2 spells.
You can't cast
In one
two
turn.
slotted.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. I forget that. I haven't played a spellcaster in a.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Anything
Okay.
else?
No, I don't think I can do.
That one's fucking hurt. JMC, you are up.
How high up is that one that's floating?
About 15 feet.
Hmm.
And from you, she is about 45 feet at a diagonal.
Okay. What about? I think I'm gonna go for the one that's on the balcony.
On the balcony? Alright.
Yeah.
Scale
I want
up
to run
this-
up, but I want to jump up, and then I want to get to about 10 feet away from them.
Alright. So you like jump up, like hop over, run down the balcony while you're getting your chain out, right?
Yeah. While and I'm doing that thing, where you just spin it in a circle.
Come close to the house, you see like the wood like starting to chip away from just the force of it.
And I'm gonna spend my bonus action to get my astral arms up.
Okay.
But I'm gonna flavor that as you see the sort of vibrant energy wrapping around my chain and kind of extending through it. And I'm gonna start off with just a plain old 2 attacks.
All right.
First one is a 16.
16. That
Next
hits.
one's a 19.
Both hit.
All right, and that is 9 and 8, 17 damage. Give me 1 sec. There is. Oh, okay. When I busted out the astral arms, I need him to make a dex save, DC 15.
Natural 1.
Sweet. That's 2d6 force damage. For a 6 in total.
So
The
17
total-
plus
the-
6.
Yes, yeah.
23.
So 23.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
You whip it around. It pushes him out, and then you're like, as you shoot him off balance, the chains wrap around you, like pull it tight, and it just spins him around, crushing him.
You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to. Are they? What's the deal with them? Are they standing? Do they got legs? Are they floating?
They can float, but he is standing.
All right. I'm gonna. Fuck it. Just 2 standard attacks then.
Okay.
It's a 20 to hit
Yep.
and a 21 to hit.
Both hit.
So another 9 damage and another 9 damage. That is ridiculously low rolls. So what was that? 18, 27,
Bam. Okay.
or 20. Oh, I'm sorry. And 23.
Chains
Right.
just wrapping around, crushing his essence. It's definitely taking a lot of damage.
All right. That is officially my turn now.
Okay, then he is going to jump down and attack you. The first one is a 21. The second one is a 26.
As he jumps down to my range,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my reaction to brace.
Okay.
That is a battle master technique, and that's a D8. So it's just basically I get an attack of opportunity. 22.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 13 plus the D8. What the fuck does D8 look like? There you are. 15 more damage.
Woohoo!
And then go ahead and do your swings. Sorry.
It was a 21 and a 26.
They both hit.
Okay, the first one is 10 points of damage of slashing or piercing damage, and then 7 points of psychic. And the second one is another 10 points of piercing damage, and fucking weak ass rolls, 4 points of psychic.
I am still standing.
And that brings us to the top of the round. Because he is just going to stand there, like, towering over you, you know, trying to be intimidating. Azoth, you are up.
Yes. I will. How high do I think that banshee is? The one floating.
She's about
Straight up.
15 feet off the ground and about
Dope.
35, 40 feet from you.
I will go right underneath her.
Okay. You're going to get swiped at.
No, I'm not, because I have my
that's true.
spell up, which gives me no opportunity attacks.
There you go.
And you'll see Azoth pull out a long, dark black metal rod with a wrapping around it. You can see 3 tentacles, and he'll throw it down like almost like opening a baton, as these 3 tentacles will like extend out of it, and I'm going to be attacking him with my tentacle rod.
Okay.
Which is 3 attacks. And if all 3 hit, cool stuff happens. $25 for the first one.
That hits.
16 plus 9. 10 plus 9 is 19.
That hits.
And then 18. Nope, yeah, 18 plus 9 is
That hits.
a lot. Alright, so it's a d6 for each attack. 5. 11. Ooh. 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As all 3 tentacles just extend out in a 15-foot cone at him. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. That is Constitution. Wait, right here. 19.
Alright, you can see it succeeds, so none of the other cool stuff happens.
Phew, good.
Man, I was hoping.
I know you were,
Really
but
get one of those. And you know what? I think because it's let me double check on this. That's a weapon attack. I'm gonna double check that that's a weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weapon. Cool. I'm gonna expend a bardic inspiration and do 2 more d6 of psychic damage. 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Expending another bardic inspiration. My bonus action.
Sweet. You like whap. You like hit it from all sides, standing underneath, just swinging up. As you expend the shitty joke or dull punchline or whatever you do for psychic damage on the bardic inspiration, because that's kind of how I see it, right?
I more just imagine extending my mind flare like mind
Okay.
into attack, attacking them mentally as well as physically.
It does seem like they resist some of
Fair
it.
enough. Fair enough.
But that's that. That brings us to these guys' turn. The guy next to Molbar is just gonna keep stabbing him. That is the first one is a 17, and the second one is a 22.
Just gotta look at something because I believe with having this tail out, I can use my reaction I can use my tail, roll a d8 and apply it to my AC.
There you go.
So I should potentially get it to miss. And it's a +8. So
Yep.
18 + 8 for my AC.
Smack it away.
Then my tail comes around and
So he doesn't make impact. The one hovering up, Azeroth, looks at you, and you hear this, like, radio fuzz almost, but a higher pitch come over your ear, like your brain. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure thing. Wisdom. No, that's not good. +7.
So we'll just do like one of these. You are held.
Okay.
But that's really actually your held. So you're just gonna maneuver over here.
Oh fuck! Wait. Is there something I can do with that? Can I extend one of my psychic things to see if I can succeed that?
I do.
It's I have psychic dice or whatever, the psionic power. I can do psi bolstered knack, which means I can. If I fail it, nope, it's an ability check. So ignore me.
Okay. That brings us to Van Horns. He's gonna go 2, 3, 6, and then right here, and start bolting for the house closest to the bottom of the screen.
This motherfucker.
Fuck it off. All right.
Now it's Boots, Morbilar, Mira, then JMC.
All right. I'll get 6 ferocity, which will bring me up to 10. So I have to make an animal handling check, or Dig goes into a rampage.
That
which I
seems
succeed. The DC is 15, and I got 22.
There you go. So you maintain control.
Yeah, I'm constantly throughout the whole battle. I don't want to do it, but I'm constantly shouting orders and stuff over to Dig. Sorry, new stuff. Dig is going to he's just gonna do his vicious attack.
Okay.
Or violent attack. So that's gonna use 2 ferocity. Let's see. She hits. Natural 20.
Hey!
So that'll definitely hit. Right.
Yeah, roll for damage on that.
These. That's 20. 28
Yeah.
points of damage.
Holy shit! You crush his head.
Just
Just smack down, and brain matter does go everywhere. Or some kind of
Matter.
aberration in interior there. It's not just completely spectral. Underneath the cloaks in this visage, there is some kind of matter, we'll say.
all right.
Density. I don't know. I'm trying to sound
Sure.
smart, and I'm not, so I don't know why I do that.
Some sort of brain matter.
Yeah.
And then
So
he's
he's-
gonna move his
He's dead.
30 feet just towards like Azoth, sort of that area.
Dig is, or you are?
Dig is, sorry.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot my one little crossbow bolt at the one. Oh shit! I can't see him now. Can I? Have
No.
to move.
Yep.
So I'll move
Okay.
towards the well.
10, 15, 20, 25 get you right here.
I think I have 30
Do you?
as goblins. Yeah, goblins get 30.
Okay. You can shoot at the one that's hovering up. The one that JMC is engaged with would have half cover. You can still shoot at
Okay,
him.
I'll do it the one just floating in the air.
Okay.
I won't do sharpshooter or nothing. 20 total.
That hits.
All right.
Boy.
It's gonna be. So it'll be 7 piercing damage and 7 thunder damage.
Ooh. It's like,
So the fire just as it hits him.
yeah, it shakes her. This is actually a female. Oh.
Okay. Her.
Off.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. 14. And you see like the head shift down and like just look at you with this jaunt face.
I'm also gonna use Chosen Quarry, which I should have done first. But I'm gonna spend 4 ferocity and mark that one,
Okay.
which it's like Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's it.
Koval really likes his fucking dirty mechanics. All right, that brings us to Morbilar. The one that was in front of you got taken out. You can see you can hear JMC fighting with one up here, and you can see the one like hovering in the air there. And Van Horn, that sneaky bastard, starts taking off down the left side of this cul-de-sac.
How far away is Van Horn?
70 feet.
Ah, I won't be able to make it. What about the one that's up with GMC?
Well, 35, 40.
I've got 40 feet movement, and I'll probably, again, using my form of a beast, bestial soul, I can jump that little bit further
Fucking-
by using that athletics,
Go
which
ahead.
is a natural 20, so I can jump an extra 28 feet.
Yeah. You jump off the ground, your one foot hits the railing, and you leap off again, and you land just on the inside of the other side of this railing, flanking this guy with JMC. Like that.
Nope.
Um,
And then I will attack him.
At
course,
advantage.
with my halberd. Hell yeah. 21 on the
Yep.
first attack. Second attack. A 21 again.
Fucking A. Both hit.
So 14 points of 17 points of slashing damage from the first one,
Okay.
and then 14 points of slashing damage for the second one.
How do you want to finish him?
I'm just, as I've come down and jumped down, I'm just fucking spinning. So I'm just spinning in a circle with a halberd.
And the way you're hitting him with the halberd is being helped by the way JMC is twisting him with his chains, and it just kind of pushes him, and the momentum lines up where you just on that second one cut through, and you see like the head just kind of kick off to the side, still barely attached, and you know shit's just fucking flying out of him.
So that's my attack.
I had it.
Yeah, you did.
Sure, you did. That's my movement, my attack. Bonus action, I can't.
Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay, mirrors up, then
That one
JMC.
float's not in range, so.
Mirrors up, then JMC.
Okay, so any of the ones that have died, they're still corporeal, right? Still laying on the ground?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'd like to go to the one that was right in front of me.
Okay.
Probably still there.
Yep.
And fantastic.
We'll see.
Take a drop of his blood, peel off a piece of his flesh, and take a pinch of bone dust. Oh shoot, no. That casting time is too long. Fuck. Never mind. Sorry. I'm not used to having these long casting spells. Okay. Okay, instead I will just do what I was going to do, which is cast my spiritual weapon using my action, not my bonus action. And I will cast it near the one that's up in the air.
Okay.
I should still be within range.
It's like 120 feet for spiritual weapon, right?
It's 60.
Oh, 60? You have to move.
Yeah.
You might have to move up like 15 feet.
That's fine. I mean, I can move up my full 30.
Okay.
Comfortable with that.
All right, get behind that tree. You just cast your dice. Here. Ooh.
Fantastic. Yes. Can we change that to a D6?
A D6? Sure, we can. I got a D6 right here.
Yeah, wobbling dice. Okay. I can attack with it. So I will do that. It's a plus. Let's see. 16, so a 24.
That hurts.
Wonderful. That's 8. For 9. Yep, 9.
9 points.
Damage. And then, because I used my action to do spiritual weapon, I am going to use my feature ability.
Okay.
Telekinetic. To shove You shove that wraith
Okay.
away from my spiritual weapon to try and invoke an attack of opportunity.
A spiritual weapon doesn't get an attack of opportunity. And I think you can only cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action. I mean...
You can cast up, you can't cast down.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with it. I like the flavor of it right now, so I'm cool with it.
But if I can't invoke a...
Yeah, so I don't think spiritual weapons get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it's not technically a creature, I think.
Because it takes a reaction to do that.
Okay. Yep. Then it doesn't really matter how I cast it. That's...
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's really all I got.
All right.
I was trying to be thinking.
JMZ, you are up.
GMC.
I'm gonna shoot a quick dirty look to Morbilar to let him know that he totally sniped my kill. I'm gonna spend a bonus action to use second wind. Big numbers. All right. 11 healing. Okay.
What do
Is
you
it
want
really
to do?
just is it that floating one that's left?
Yeah, you can see the floating one is left. She's taking some damage, but she's, still looking good.
All right, I'm gonna.
And then you see Van Horn running away from the group towards one building. Which is Van Horn's right here.
I can't really see on camera at
here.
that point. So.
Okay, so Van Horn is right here, and you are over here. Can you see that?
And yeah, I can definitely see that. And then as far as threats, we're just down to the one,
Yep,
right?
just right here. As far as
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna chase after him.
okay.
Do you know how far? I've got 45 just as a walking. I could step of the wind if I need.
He's 50 feet away.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. I'm gonna take my whole 45 to get,
Right,
about,
here. Like,
yeah.
hop off the railing, land, and just dash across the road, getting into his range.
All right, you'll have to bear with me because this is something I've never really tried before. I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Yeah, well, technically, and this is pretty cool, because my astral arms are out, it's not going to do great. 13. I get to use my whiz instead of my strength, but not sure if it's going to help.
I rolled a 9, and his dex is +2. So...
12.
No way.
That's 11.
You got him.
He's a fucking wizard. This is not his thing.
Yeah, no. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. So then, all right. So he's grappled. And that was. All right. Was that an attack action?
Yeah,
or
that takes your action to grapple.
Right. But what I mean is does it count as an attack action, or is grapple specifically not? Can I still?
I think
use my attack?
grapple takes your action.
Okay.
I believe it does.
No, I think you're probably right.
We don't do
Well,
a
in
lot
that
of
case,
grappling.
I-
Searching.
Yeah. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use an attack action to make a special melee
Oh,
attack.
an
The
attack action.
grapple,
Okay.
if you're able to make multiple attacks with an attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Excellent,
There you go.
excellent. So in that case, thank you guys. Then I'm gonna do an astral arm. I don't know. I'll probably just like elbow the guy or
You're gonna hit him?
whatever it is. Yeah, I'm gonna hit. Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. I'm gonna say, hey, where are you going? Yeah, chill, Daddy. Daddy, chill. I just rolled
Daddy,
double.
chill.
I just rolled snake eyes. 7.
Oh, shoot.
And you know what? I'll burn a key. Make a con save.
I'm not shitting you. That's a natural one. Hold on, my fucking headset. 1 second. Here. All right, sorry guys, my headset went out.
You good?
No worries, dude.
So he's locked up. You know, and I.
Yeah, so he's grappled and stunned.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right, I hate to do this, but it's already 12. And the next time we need to do a one shot with this group, we can jump back into the second half of this because I was hoping I could get it done in 2.5 hours, but. You know, it's like fucking 15 pages of shit. And I tried to cut a lot of the minute stuff out, but I mean, we're still 3 hours into this.
Andy, you forget who we are.
Hey, you know how we roll, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Fuckery.
Just schedule a day.
yeah.
To just-
Just finish
Yes.
this. All right. So we're gonna close the books on the Portal Prison for tonight. And fuck, you got fucking you got Van Horn locked up. You just hit him too, and that's like a major trigger thing. So, yeah, that's fucking fuck you guys. You know, seriously, can't you just let a guy get away?
Nope.
I know. I'm busting
No.
chops. All right.
Especially when we were supposed to bring him back for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
20,000 gold? That's a fucking lot.
yeah.
It's a lot of gold.
Yeah, the book is like, and you get a very rare magic item if you bring them back. You know.
Jeez.
Nope.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I
Can
love
I
it.
do one of those like World of Warcraft transfer to my other character?
Yeah. I always wanted to do
like,
something
for
mail it.
servers.
I always wanted
Yeah,
to do
just mail it
something
to
for the
yourself.
people that play the one shots to give them something, you know, like an inventory that they could pull from. I just never was able to make it work the way I wanted it to. But we got Sun of Shadows Tuesday?
Hell yeah.
I think it's Sun of Shadows. So
Yeah.
tune into that, and we got Dorothian Divide next Saturday.
Blow
So
some shit up.
yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah.
I love
Fox
I
gonna
love
die.
my